Hello, Drew, and welcome to Australia.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
It's great to be here. I'm turning my wheel in real life. It's not turning here because I'm not actually sitting in this car, it seems. Or if I am, my hands are down. I'm just sitting here with my Red Bull friends.
Are you Max Verstappen?
I am.
I've heard that drivers can sometimes get so relaxed in their cars that they go to sleep.
Yeah.
So maybe he's asleep.
It's really helping that this person is blowing air in my face on the left.
Looks humid out in Australia.
I can't sleep unless somebody's blowing air in my face. So that's why I'm here.
Why are we here, Danny?
We're here because, hey, guess what? It's a new Formula 1 season, and we thought, wouldn't it be fun if we did some track walks like we did back in the old days? Mm-hmm. And by walks, I mean drives.
Yes.
So for the rest of the season, we're going to be covering each track here on youtube.com. Is it /Shift+F1? Who knows?
Well, I think we need a certain number of subscribers to get that.
Hey, subscribe. Help us out. Get us here. And patrons, of course, will get this stuff early. They'll get it before the race weekend. So this race has already happened at this stage. Is this person talking over me? Does he not know?
That's really rude.
That's really. Does he not know I'm hosting a video right now?
Frankly, Danny, if I could get real here, some inside baseball. When you do the track walks, or not so much anymore, but when we used to do the turn-by-turn track walks on the podcast, I could almost never follow them.
Yeah, I've heard that a bit. We did some Patreon feedback, and people kind of were saying the same thing, and I get it.
Yeah, which is why we went to sort of like the highlights. Here's the highlight of the car or of the track, and what's wrong with your camera? Is it tilted?
Yeah, it's weird, right? Is the track tilted? It looks better now.
That's weird.
Didn't it? It was tilty at the start, right? That was really strange.
But yeah, we figured this would be a good a companion piece for this.
Totally.
So you could actually see it. But we're going to hear a lot of clicky-clacky because you are recumbent in a racing seat with a Thrustmaster
GT3. Wait, no, a TGT. There we go.
Okay.
TGT.
It's a PlayStation wheel.
It is we're on the PC version of F1 2019. Mm-hmm. Obviously 2020 isn't out yet. And it's raining, which isn't going to help this track walk, to be completely honest. So let's warm up the tires a little bit before we do it. We have made provisions for future races because some of those tracks are not on this video game. Mm-hmm. Zandvoort and Hanoi, which are coming up pretty soon. Or maybe they're not. Who knows?
At the time of recording, they're still on the calendar.
At the time of recording, we have just entered pandemic, is the latest update. So we'll see. But I mean,
Heck of a board game.
Yeah, Jeremy was saying earlier, I wonder if the sales of Pandemic have increased or decreased.
Yes. Jeremy, producer for NoClip, whose offices we are recording in.
Yes, indeed. And also has worked with Cloth Map.
That's true, yes. Video extraordinaire, Jeremy.
I know, he gets around, that guy. He's probably going to be making some video stuff for Shift+F1. Actually, now that I think about it, he did last year with our...
That's right, he shot the Blue Coast / Rich Energy taste test.
Yeah, which maybe we'll set public now.
Maybe.
We're trying to keep all the video stuff open to everyone at this stage and just have it early access for patrons. So here we are, start of the lap.
Okay.
We're going to do a lap. I'm going to do a lap just explaining it, and then we're going to put you in the race seat, and you're going to try and do a 3-lap race. Because
I am notoriously bad at remembering circuits.
Right.
In racing games for forever. So
I feel like it's a strong. I have a good visual memory. I'm not very good at details, facts and stuff, but usually I'm good at picturing things. So this is the start-finish straight. This is basically the only part of the circuit that's kind of. Lando. I almost said Chuck. I almost said Chuck. Chuck Norris. This is one of the only parts of the track that's not actually that's a public park. That's not. This is the second DRS zone. The first one was the start-finish straight. I meant fourth. This one is famously where Martin Brundle had his terrible crash, and where Fernando Alonso 2 years ago, just there on the left, had his terrible crash.
Contentious area.
Yes, and then this arena area is pretty easy going. You don't get too much overtaking here.
Pretty narrow.
It is, and the corners are really tight. A tough braking zone here, and then you're kind of back on the throttle again. I'm taking it easy here in case you didn't notice. Up into this area, which in the past was more of an overtaking spot. but because of this whole area and the new DRS zone, well, not new, DRS is new now, but this area and the DRS zone coming up, that it's way more of a overtaking opportunity. There's a couple of them here, actually.
You can go a little slower here. I'm going to need to like scope out these turns.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a chicane.
It's a fast. It's not, but it's taken so fast.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
You basically have to ease up before that left turn, and then kind of lift and coast a little bit, and then at a certain point, basically pull the trigger. This is a really hard braking zone. There's not many of them on the track, so if you're trying to heat up your tires, this whole area, or brakes, this whole area is super important for that. This one is taken at pace as well. Generally, you kind of step down one gear maybe, and then this
is a tight one.
Yeah, this throws off a lot of people, especially if you're new to the game. And getting an exit out of it that's good is super important, because you kind of want to be on the throttle and lifting off on the accelerator a little bit into that one, because you want to retain as much pace as possible leading out of this. So I'm going to throw it in a little bit here and see how.
Danny's hot lap, go.
That puts you in P2 with that last lap.
Well, there's only 2 people on the.
Take
Not to
that,
diminish your racing skills, Danny.
Take that, Lando Norris.
Okay. Esteban Gutierrez isn't here, so we're all good.
Yeah, and I downshifted into 1 there, so that wasn't great.
I will.
I'm taking it way too slow.
Somewhat shamefully admit, well, we're in the wet. I almost never use manual.
Okay.
Because, again, I am really bad at knowing the circuits, so I am chiefly concerned with trying to hit apexes. Like I feel like adding in manual transmission, having to deal with although these don't have
terrible
manual clutches, they're automatic. But
yes, but it's
just too much for me.
It's tough at the moment.
But I'm going to try here.
It's hard to talk and do it at the same time, because you need to listen, and it's hard to listen to the gears right now. Oh
Whoa!
no! Oh, that was a Sergio Perez move right there. Let me do a replay. This is I also forget some of the controls here, so I forget which one's instant replay. Oh, I'm getting my teammate status. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Oh no! Oh no! I waited too long. Oh no, I waited too long. Yeah, I did the entire F1 season as in I'm gonna try and see if we can
slam on the brakes.
Yeah,
here.
basically.
Yeah, hit the 4 button.
4. Okay, thank you. Nope, it's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening. I can always reset, or we can chick you in. Let me do one more lap,
okay,
and then we'll get you over here. Yeah, I did the entire F1 season in for Extra Life this year. So I did.
You want reset to track?
No, return to garage.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I need a new front wing.
Of course.
Yeah, so I did 25% races on this wheel, which was a lot of fun. But I haven't played in a little bit. I was playing some Assetto Corsa earlier today, which was fun. Setting it up on this machine too. I'm gonna go. Let's go flying lap. I'll try and hit this again. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit so we can maybe have a better chance of hearing the gears. So as difficult as I'm finding it driving, Drew has never used this seat and doesn't generally do.
No, I use controllers.
Right. Which is a fun way to play. The games were good. Do you play on Xbox or PlayStation?
I think I have it for PlayStation.
Right.
Yeah.
The
I haven't played it in a while, so we're getting we're getting real raw racing here, folks.
Okay, here we go.
So when I'm going to talk to you while you're.
Yeah, please, thank you.
When you go into a corner, are you counting downshifts, or are you just kind of like mashing it a lot and you look to see when you're in second?
I try and count them. It's hard now because we're talking, but generally I will try and count them, and I'll listen. You can basically hear when you've hit first, so you've gone too far.
Okay.
I'll glance down if I can into the bottom right if I'm stuck, but it's yeah, I generally try and count them. You kind of, it'll also give you, I think I've suggested turned on, so if you look at the bottom right now, you can see that it's giving me terrible.
Oh, the red numbers.
Yes,
that's what that is.
That's what it's telling you.
Okay.
It's basically saying, like, next turn, you probably want to be in third. Also, when it flashes red, that's when it's saying you should shift up. You can turn the beep on as well if you want. So this one's staying 5th, and then you throw on, and you're trying to keep on the accelerator. That's where I lost it last time.
Getting that force feedback.
Exactly.
So old Chuck. Ooh, yes. Nicely done.
Don't you love doing overtakes like that in practice? Such good racecraft. And of course, it's so much easier to play these games in the rain when you've got a wheel and pedals, because you can feather so much better, you know? You can feather the clutch, or feather the throttle.
The joysticks is kind of all or nothing.
Totally, yeah, it's very binary.
All right.
Okay, there we go. I'll take it.
That lap puts you at the top.
I hope you're paying
Purples.
attention, Drew.
Yeah, I mean, you also have to do it with people on the track, so this is going to be
Yeah, hey,
this is
throw
gonna be
me
interesting.
frying pan to fire.
Let's get you in this seat.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
I will try. All right, I'm in the hot seat now, Danny.
It was really spacious when I went through, to be honest, but
Let's get this going.
there wasn't anyone else there with me.
Okay, all right. Well, all right, here we go.
Yeah. I believe in you.
Remember to change gears.
Into Fuse 5th position. Here's that big dirty braking zone.
Woo!
Once you survive, it's all right. Exactly. Totally perfect. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
There's Roman Grosjean. Don't.
I'm in the hot section
Don't
over
worry,
here.
you focus. I'll just talk. I'll talk everyone else through. You can focus on your stuff. Drew is using his right foot for brake and accelerator because it's freaking him out that he has a clutch pedal there as well. You're 9th. This is good. You're still in the points. The feedback on the wheel can be a little bit weird to get used to. It's the force feedback on it as well as is pretty sensitive. Let's say it's giving you a lot of feedback. Keeping Kevin Magnussen behind you, which is not an easy thing to do. He's quite an aggressive gentleman. Well, not sure how often he's called the gentleman. We do have a dry day today, thankfully, for Drew as he approaches this very difficult corner. Downshift to 5th usually, and then just kind of sit on it. Yeah.
I'm all or nothing with the brakes here. There's no finesse.
I like it, but it's just it's your way of things. All in or all out. Full brake. You're put it this way, you're heating up the brakes. It's good for them.
Yes.
Something tells me your second lap will be better. You're doing really well for somebody who has never used this seat and has probably not played an F1 game in a seat. God, I don't know. Did we ever do this at CBS? Did we ever?
We
have
had
this
one.
Seat? Yeah.
But it was real janky.
Yeah, we had one set up at the GameSpot section for, I guess when I reviewed the games, I'd use it. Which was a lot of fun.
Okay. Feeling the flow now.
Yeah.
I'm really relying on,
Upshifting.
well,
It's hard, right?
the colors here.
It's hard.
Oh, the line.
It's hard to hear to talk and to hear the
Yes.
gears. I forget how I did this during the stream. I think I just didn't talk very much during the races, probably. Oh my. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Now see, you're catching up on Romo Grojo. He's right there. You can't wait. Just don't worry. He's gonna pit soon, and they're gonna forget to put his tires on properly, and it'll be a little bit easier. You're catching up on him. I can see it happening. He's getting held up by someone as well. I don't know who's in 7th, but it's There we go. That's it. A bit more meaty. Oh, we locked up as well.
Nothing. We're fine. Oh, what's reverse?
I think it's turn that one.
Okay. And then.
Maybe this way. There we go.
Ha.
And then I think it's
4.
4. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Go for it. Perfect. What mistake?
Yeah. No big deal.
He locked up again. Perfect. You're 2/3 of the way through the race. We went for a 3-lap race here. I believe in you. I believe you can overtake Grosjean. Look at this train he's stuck behind. Is that Hulkenberg ahead of him? And Ricky.
Oh, yes!
Beautiful up push. Beautiful little touch. Beautiful. He's like, what does he do? Zut alors! What is he doing? Max is crazy. I'll overtake him now.
Race officials have enabled
They've enabled DRS for the final lap. It's very important to do that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He hit me off the track.
What is he doing?
I wonder how F1 2019 Gunter Steiner is doing.
Does he have a good model in this game?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. You're making him look like a bunch of assholes anyway.
I'm a rock star.
This is beautiful. Yeah, you are rock stars. Nico Hulkenberg's next up. Who was he? It was weird they were getting held up by Ricardo. I guess F1 2019 didn't have that much faith in the Renault.
Well,
Anyway, maybe they went wrong. I guess they did patch this. They did patch them during the year. I'm not sure how. Well, actually, now that I think about it, they always release the games mid-season anyway, so they have a decent idea, right, of how everyone's doing. This is a good lap, Drew.
thank you.
You're setting red sectors here. That second lap was pretty mighty, but this one, hey, look, this one you didn't need to rewind. I think Grosjean's on your arse though, or Magnussen, actually, because you've probably knocked Grosjean out of the
Yeah.
race.
Hey, he spun, man. I don't know. He just.
Oh, he's on your right. He's on your right. He's there. There's two of them now. We've got a train going on. Oh no. Max Verstappen. Oh, Sebastian Vettel wins. Who's winning the race? Race winner.
Oh no.
Same as 2019. Valtteri Bottas. You can do it. You can do it. You can just block him. Yeah, just make yourself real wide.
Yes.
Standard race finish. Oh my God! Wait, Lance Stroll got past a bunch of them. What happened there?
I don't know.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I think you thoroughly ruined everyone's race behind you. Look how many of them came through. Well, there you go. That's Melbourne.
Toto Wolff's happy.
He's always happy. Look at him.
It's true.
I wonder if they have him in his lederhosen for the German Grand Prix.
Yeah. All right. That's Albert Park.
Yeah.
I feel I know it intimately now.
All right. If you're a patron, you can use this knowledge for the race. If you're not a patron, you're watching this on the public YouTube channel, then I guess you know if George Russell came 17th or not. Because you know who came 18th? Roman Grosjean. Or maybe 20th. Thanks so much for watching, and I guess we'll see you next race. Woo!